Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Swati and I am here with the dictation in English and the chapter name is Mijbil the Otter. This video is for the student of class 9th and 10th. As you all know the instruction, listen carefully, write neatly and always use punctuation wherever it is necessary. Students, it's my personal request, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you all get the notification of my all videos. So have a pen and copy and start writing. Early in the new year, early in the new year of 1956, I traveled to southern Iraq. By then it had crossed my mind that I should like to keep an otter instead of a dog. And that Camusfearna ringed by water a stone's throw from its door would be an eminently suitable spot for this experiment. The creature that emerged from this sack onto the spacious tiled floor of the consulate bedroom resembled most of all a very small medievally conceived dragon from the head to the tip of the tail. He was coated with symmetrical pointed scales of pointed scales of mud armour, mud armour, between whose tips was visible a soft velvet fur like that of a chocolate brown mole. By the time I got there, he was up on the end of the bathtub and fumbling at the chromium taps with his paws. I watched amazed. In less than a minute, he had turned the tap far enough to produce a trickle of water. And after a moment or two, achieved the full flow. I put the miserable midge back into the box, holding down the lid with my hand. I sat in the back of the car with the box beside me. beside me as the driver tore through the streets of Basra like a ricocheting bullet. The aircraft was the aircraft was waiting to take off. I was rushed I was rushed through to it through to it by infuriated officials. I took her I took her into my confidence about the events of the last half hour. I have retained I have retained the most profound admiration for that air hostess. She was the very queen of her kind, very queen of her kind. She suggested that I might prefer to have my pet on my knee, and I could have kissed her hand in the depth of my gratitude. It is not. It is not. I suppose. I suppose in any way. In any way. Strange that the average Londoner should not recognize an otter, but the variety of guesses as to what kind of animal this might be came as a surprise came as a surprise to me, to me. Otters belong, otters belong to a comparatively small groups of animals called Mustellines, shared by the badger, mongoose, weasel, stoat, mink, and others.